Hey, you YouTube and Snapchat and Rumbers. Welcome back to another installment of Tommy G Sneakerhead Review. It's a 2-for-2 week show. I did my review the other day on the Jordan 1 Laney, and I got a new one for you today. It is the Jordan 13 Playoff. Now, these dropped on the 17th. I believe that was last weekend. And I was able to score these directly from... actually, no, I lied. I did not get them from Nike. They sold out on the Nike app, but I was able to get them on Foot Locker, believe it or not, for retail price. So, without further ado, let's take a look at the shoe, shall we? So here we go. The Jordan 13 Playoff. Okay? Michael Jordan, I believe, debuted these shoes in 1998 in a playoff game against the Utah Jazz. Huh? How about that for a fucking memory? So, the Jordan 13 is not my favorite Jordan, but I do like it. It's kind of funky looking, you see? The premise of the shoe, it was supposed to emulate one of his nicknames. They called Michael Jordan the Black Cat. So, the bottom, the outsole, this is supposed to mimic like the paw print of like I guess a panther or something. Because, you know, you say Black Cat, Black Panther, that's kind of what they're looking at. So it's supposed to emulate the paw print of a cat. The shoe itself is pretty funky. I like the colorway on this. I know what you're thinking, but it's black and red. Yeah, like every other pair of sneakers I have. But like I said, there's little nuances to shoes that usually grab me and suck me in. And one of the nuances on this shoe, aside from the fact that it was a playoff shoe, because I typically will tend to buy playoff shoes when they become available, simply because it's a playoff shoe, is these little hits of yellow, like right here on the front of the shoe and on the top of the tongue. You know, this little circle here. This is like I think this was specifically for Jordan Brand Athletics, something like that. I'm not sure, but I just like that little hit of yellow. It makes the shoe pop. You know, you got some nice tumbled leather. These little dimples here are supposed to, I guess, represent like a cat's whiskers. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true. On the bottom side and on the back side of the shoe, you have like a nice suede or nubuck, white midsole, varsity red outsole. You got this little gray vein that runs down the middle of the shoe. Fun fact about this, they had retroed this shoe, God, I want to say 2003. I might be wrong about that. But when they retroed it the first time, they made this red. And for some reason, people went fucking bananas. Sneakerheads are like every little fucking thing. Like, that's not something that would have bothered me, to be honest with you. But you know, some of these sneakerheads are like really extra. So this time around, they reverted it back to the original gray as the shoe was in its OG days back in '98. I can tell you, I was not in high school in 1998. I was out of school for like 3 years at that point. And I probably tried to buy these shoes originally, and they must have sold out, or because, like I said, never grabbed the pair. But I do like the shoe. It is a cool shoe. I do have a couple pairs of 13s. They are a comfortable shoe. It's just, you know, it's the 13 is a weird shoe. It got overshadowed by the 14 because in that same championship run when they made it to the finals, that's when they dropped the Jordan 14 Last Shot. Okay, the Ferraris. So these kind of like were stuck between the 12s and the 14s, and they sort of got like, the 12 got a little bit of love, the 13 not so much, and then the 14 came out and blew everybody's fucking mind away. You know, so, but like I said, it's an underrated shoe, but it is a cool one. I do enjoy it. I do like it. Like I said, I like the little hits of yellow. A shoe like this, I let the shoe do the talking. You could wear some basic stuff, jeans, black sweatshirt, maybe, you know, with a little red in it, and just let the little yellow pop do the rest of the talking. Easy enough to pair this with stuff. Basically, any Chicago Bulls colorway would go. Okay, as you can see, I got plenty of them. But if you really want to you know, twist the knife, gild the lily, I would go with like something bold like a yellow. Okay, just to kind of, you know, if you did like maybe like black acid wash, jeans, maybe a black hoodie, you pop a nice bright yellow lid with these shoes, shit's gonna be rocking. Okay, so there you go. That's your Jordan. That's your review on the Jordan 13 playoff. You can pick these up right now on StockX. They're a little. Actually, I think they're just about at retail. They sold out on the Nike Shoe app. You might still be able to grab some pairs at Foot Locker and Champs. So if you really like the shoe, it's only been out a week. It didn't sell out. There's still pairs available on Nike Sneakers app, just not going to have full sizing. So if you want a broader size, you could try Foot Locker, you could try Champs, East Bay. If not, StockX has plenty of them, and they're just about at retail. Maybe even a few bucks less. So you might be able to get lucky and just throw in a little bid and grab it. So go out there, grab yourself a pair, and I'll see you on the next one. Take it easy.